Hi, I'm Valerie, and here is a slide deck of what we're going to be talking about today. Take a screenshot for you to learn the bullet points on your own, or stick around and watch the full video. So the first point in creating evergreen content is finding something that somebody might actually be searching for. Something they're going to type in a question where they need something answered, or they want to watch a million French Bulldog videos over and over again. There are a million reasons why somebody might be searching for something. If you're thinking about creating evergreen content, you want to pick something that's something valuable to someone and something that they might actually be typing in into a search bar looking for your stuff. Hopefully. So that's number one, is pick a topic that somebody might be searching for. And number two is the reason why you want to be creating an evergreen content piece is because you're going to be doing the same amount of work. Possibly. You want your video to be relevant for as long as it possibly can be. A reason why evergreen content is so awesome is that you can use it for years instead of just for months. Number three, the third thing you want to take into consideration is ranking in the search and keywords. So there are a million other better, more informative, easier to understand people creating videos on this. One in particular is Sunny Lenarduzzi. She explains this really well and really fine-tuning to the point sort of video topics. So recommend that you search for her videos and go over to her YouTube channel. The more you post, the easier it's going to be for you to reach a greater amount of people, because you're going to learn as you're uploading and creating stuff and, you know, sharing and all that work that it takes. You're going to learn more as you do it. So I will just say there are a million other experts. If you're here watching this video, I think you're the type of person that probably spends hours a day researching different ways to market yourself and all that stuff. The point is, ranking in the search and using keywords is super valuable. Learn as you go, keep researching. The rules change constantly. It's a forever learning process. You got to find the people that teach it really well, that help you understand it. And there's a lot of different ways to go about teaching that stuff and learning that stuff. And my main way is watching a lot of videos, a lot of the super relevant videos about it. So the more you create content and the more you post and the more you study, the better you're gonna get at SEO in general. So I guess my point is when it comes to ranking and keyword search, that's a forever changing skill to know and to learn and to get better at. It's definitely necessary for you to learn and to know how to do, but at the same time, if you don't have those skills yet, just creating content and posting it and learning along the way is totally fine too. There's so many opinions and different ways to do things. You might not know what the right way for you is yet, so it's really about doing and trying and learning. If you want to create authority with evergreen content, I think it's a really good idea, because you can tackle a big topic, get as many points in as you can and valuable information into the one video and make it valuable for years, hopefully. And then you can make other videos based on content that is more time sensitive. So for example, if you're a marketing person and you're trying to make marketing content, focusing on Instagram or LinkedIn, all the different social media platforms, everything changes so fast. So the algorithms change, the advice changes, what's working right now might not work 6 months from now, but the overall marketing tips and knowledge that you're getting by learning all the things that are always changing is valuable. Creating an evergreen piece that's possibly just always going to be valuable is going to be awesome and help you create authority, because the people that might be interested in what you're talking about, by talking about the main big topics and tackling those in one place, and then people can always come back to that years later. It helps you create authority because the things that you were talking about then are still relevant today, and that keeps people interested and keeps people watching. You could create a playlist of old videos that you think are still valuable today that get kind of buried in the feed of your newest things that are coming out that might obviously be valuable for the moment, but a month or 2 months or 6 months out, there's really not going to be any reason for somebody to go back to it. Anyways, my point is that I do think creating videos that are evergreen does help build your reputation, build your authority. One other thing I would like to say on evergreen content is right now in 2020, I'm trying to avoid saying things like subscribe or ring the bell or follow, because I'm trying to take this one piece of content and eventually put it on other platforms. So if I say ring the bell in a video and I upload this to LinkedIn, that doesn't make any sense. To keep videos evergreen, I would say not to focus on social media specific tools that only really make sense on specific platforms. So following doesn't mean anything on YouTube, where it does mean something on Instagram. And there's so many different little nuances for each platform. A lot of people say you don't need to be on all platforms, just master one platform. Whereas before, it was valuable to be on every platform so that it kind of makes your customers or your followers or your fans feel like they could find you anywhere, and that creates a comfortable feeling for them. The point of this topic is to avoid using lingo and talking about different tools inside each platform, because I think you're going to benefit from that later, because you're going to be able to chop up that content or use it in different platforms. You're going to be able to maximize your work, either chop up a video or a video in its entirety. You can upload it at a different space. Avoid using lingo and terms in your evergreen content videos, because I think it's going to benefit you for taking that video and using it in different places and using it in different ways. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about he takes one content piece and creates 68 out of the one. It's something to think about while you're making something that you want to be valuable for years and not just months. Hopefully I made sense in some way. I think evergreen content is awesome. You can't do it 100% of the time, but keeping it in mind, maybe making one piece a month or one piece a week that you feel like there's a good chance it's going to be valuable forever or as long as possible. I think that is a great place to start when you're starting making video content, and it's a great way to try something new, and in general, it just seems very smart. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.